Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about the secret heist missions that we never got to play. So some of you guys might actually see this as good news, some of you might see this as bad news. So this information comes from FunMW2, who found out a lot of information regarding the Doomsday Heist. In fact, there was a bunch of missions that we didn't get, and it was supposed to be done in a completely different way, which I think is very strange. So we posted this on Twitter and the GTA forum site, and I'm going to do my best to explain, but I'll leave a link to his Twitter post in the description as well, in case you want to dive into it for yourself. He says the concept for Doomsday Heist was nothing but a bunch of special missions like the special vehicle work and mobile operation missions. So what FunMW2 is talking about is, instead of the Doomsday Heist being the way it was now, where it was real similar to the original missions we got in 2015, instead it was going to be sort of like the missions we got in the Import-Export DLC and the gun running update, where you would go to a computer screen in like a mobile operation center or an office, and then it would sort of take you to your own lobby, like the mini heist missions. Now I'm going to show you guys this right now, and I'm going to explain what FunMW2 has said. He says, these are root content IDs for the concept missions, now removed and replaced with the Doomsday Heist. They had 8 missions in plan, 5 of them were in development. So you can see 0 through 4 all have various numbers and IDs. Those are the ones in plan. And then 5 through 7 were the remaining 3. So the way the original Doomsday Heist missions were going to work, there was going to be 8 total missions, and Rockstar had already completed 5 of them. So I'm not sure how many total missions there were with the Doomsday Heist. I know there was like 3 finales, and I think there was like a handful of setups. Now there were a lot of preps, which is something we had never seen in a heist setting before. So I'm not sure how this would, coordinate over. How do these 8 missions compare to the ones we got in the regular Doomsday Heist? That I'm not sure, but I definitely think that concept would have been really strange. So let's continue. FunMW2 says Gang Ops is the code name of Doomsday Heist, and interestingly enough, these are the stats for the mobile operation missions. WVM is work/warehouse vehicle missions, and WAM is work/warehouse aircraft missions. So what's interesting is they had 8 missions planned to be launched from the Avenger, each representing a weaponized vehicle introduced with the update so that you would unlock the trade price. And wouldn't you know, we have 8 weaponized vehicles with trade prices: the Thruster, the Deluxo, Akula, Kanjali, Barrage, Chernobog, Volatog, and RCV. So the way it works is, with each mission, you would have unlocked a single vehicle with the trade price. The way it worked with the Doomsday Heist, since there was 3 acts, in some acts you unlocked 1 or 2, others you locked 3, etc. So it was a little bit confusing, and the way it worked with the Doomsday Heist is, unless you were the host, that's the only way to unlock the trade price for something like that. So I'm not sure how it would have worked in this style of heist mission where, if everyone just did the mission themselves, would they get the trade price? I'm not sure how Rockstar would have done that. So it kind of makes you wonder if there were some secret missions that Rockstar actually left out and didn't include in the final Doomsday Heist, because the way they almost had it set up now is completely different. It sort of mimics the same style we had in 2015. It adds a couple of new characters, but it also includes the addition of, free mode public prep missions. And maybe that's why Rockstar wanted to change the whole concept, is they really like making people do things in free mode missions and free mode sessions, which is what all your prep missions have to be done in, which I think is slightly obnoxious. But I think that's the way Rockstar just sort of operates by now. Now, another element to this is the Avenger. Would that have made the Avenger more valuable and putting it on sort of the same level as the MOC? Because that's really the only thing the MOC can do better than the Avenger, and that is launch specific missions. And we know that the Avenger just doesn't have the ability to do that. Well, it looks like the original plan for the Avenger was to have it launch those missions, which I think definitely would have been a little bit cooler, definitely more balanced. Instead, all of that takes place inside of the Doomsday Heist facility now. Who knows? Maybe Rockstar got feedback from the gun running update, from the community, or from, the internal staff there, and said, hey, people don't tend to like the fact that you have to launch the missions from the MOC. Maybe we should have done them in the bunker. So in the next big update, which is what we saw with the Doomsday Heist, they did it in the facility instead of doing it in the Avenger. I don't know. I feel like it would have added more value to the Avenger, but at the same rate, that thing is still a beast. So it's not like it's all that bad. But I don't know. I think it would have been pretty cool to see sort of how these secret heist missions took place. Would they have had different names? Would there have been a different objective? I am really interested to see what Rockstar would have done with a bunch of special missions for the Doomsday Heist instead of what we received, which was sort of like a mini campaign, to be completely honest with you. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Which style of heist would you prefer? The one we got in the Doomsday Heist that's really similar to the style we had in 2015 that has lots of cutscenes and new characters? Or would you have preferred what Rockstar done over the last couple of updates, like doing special missions like we saw with Import-Export or gun running? Let me know your thoughts, opinions more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.